They do have players over on A already. Plopski, hey there. He's going to get himself a face full of Tizian. Controls the situation, and we get this redirection. Big, they slip into the B site. Because Plopski pushes, because they're stacked on A, they find themselves a bomb plant. Plopski's able to get himself back towards the stairs, but dying to Xanterras. Now that kill right there shifts this into the favor of Big. Let's see if they can hang on. Keto and Searson gonna get the job done. 3 kills for Keto and a pistol for Big.
Oh, they put up the stone wall. I thought for sure that retake was gonna look good because they had that flank in. Plopski,
and the lethality. The Deagle of Rez gonna try and spam the scaffolding, but that's not gonna work out to his favor whatsoever. We do have a player though down on a ramp. It's the new kid, ZTR. tabseN's right in front of him. Gonna die out to the Deagle. Now that's a weapon offered over. Check out the guns here for Ninjas. Actually not that bad. And ZTR's also playing with a kit. One of those moments where you add a quick headshot, you got that man advantage, you continue with the retake. Ninjas could win this. They're gonna start applying that pressure inside of the bomb site. Xanterras, that activates him from short. He shuts down any chance they had. A second round for Big.
Well, yeah, one more kill would be kind of nice for Plopski, and he has an AK, so they want to hunt him. He'll get that. There's a second player coming up outside around the A site waiting.
Smoke inside of the bomb site. Man goes over. Man goes down. Easy bomb plant unless they spam him, and they do tap him up ever so slightly. Tizian really throwing himself at his opponents here this evening. Twice we've seen him fly across the screen. It's a good way to pick up an opening kill, and then you fall back right away.
That's a very cool boost.
Keto, though, he's hot on their heels. Sure enough, he's going to get the better of Hompus and the second. Keto, that is a couple of big pickups. To then have the utility just beyond him. We see Ninjas trying to scramble over. They had the 5 versus 4, but they got chased down. I thought maybe they'd both slink back behind the bomb site, but a little bit of disjointedness. And of course, 2 crucial 1v1s from Keto. He picked up both those kills, only lost 20 HP. This is how he finds the first one. Hompus clotheslined, and then a heads-up duel that he picks up.
And he actually gets hit.
Oh! Twice!
It's not every day you see a wallbang be successful through the sandbags.
A frag grenade, a Molotov, and then 2 wallbangs. Hompus.
That takes the edge off.
Yeah. You weren't escaping death today, my friend. 5 versus 3 situation. Ninjas, I don't know, do you just get out of here? I mean, you've been whittled down.
That's it.
Despite ever getting a fight, Searson finding the headshot versus ZTR, and then when they finally try to escape, Xanterras gonna gun one down. Knocked to the wall bang. Dude, did the Ninjas even see their opponents?
Yeah, the entire time it was basically shooting.
Eventually we could see the elevator players maybe come back to mid to peak, but it is just knock on a Deagle, and I don't think he expected Xanterras to be so far up. So Xanterras immediately goes one better, goes deeper. And it's more dangerous, but again, he's gonna catch Hompus off guard.
Oh man.
Nicely done here from Xanterras, just unraveling them from the inside.
This is why he was the star of Space Soldiers, because he is just creating so much of it. His team can now freely kind of pick whatever site they want to go to. ZTR on this wild goose chase to try to catch Xanterras, and is successful. Will also scoop up an AK, but will then follow to get punished by Tizian, and that's the round over. And all you have to do is follow Xanterras that round to see how it all falls apart.
Yep.
It's been more common in defaults to like try to use mid as much as possible for that rotation. Okay. But before we talk more about that, we've got Searson to pick up Rez on the A site, and he's looking to make it a double as well, and the patience will pay off. Can it be 3? It can, in the head of Hampus. That's the A site cracked, honestly, like an egg, so easily, just at the hands of Searson alone. And how many rounds so far has it been that one player has won the entire round for Big?
This is a horrifying form from Big, and I mean that in the very best of ways, unless you're cheering for the Ninjas. I mean, this is already a 7-0 lead on the T side in the 8th round with nothing but Desert Eagles. They're going to try to take a bit of a fight down ramp, and sure enough, tabseN takes some damage, but it's Xanterras and Searson with opening kills, a 5 versus 3 already. So let's hope that whatever Threat had to say also applies to the next round.
Yeah. Sometimes it's kind of like, oh, took a pause and then you save, and then you go, just remember the game plan. Sometimes it'll change during this round before we get to the next rifle. But here they're just looking to do that damage if possible.
Nice boost.
Opportunity for the Deagle. Yeah. Nets a
And-
kill. Plopsky gets one too.
Yep. That one's going elsewhere, but it's the A site that crumbles. tabseN gets in on ZTR and Knock. You thought for a second, maybe there's a chance there. 3 versus 3 made back. And there's an AK here in the hands of Plopsky. He's got himself a second.
He's been good.
He's been fantastic, but he's going to have to be godlike if he wants to finish this one, because he's got 19 health and no kit, comes in quick, making a ton of sound. Keto just hones in on the headshot and will give Big their 8th.
Yeah, just stays slightly at a distance the whole time. And, you know, getting close is nice, but right.
Up in middle.
Just earlier. Wow,
Opens
Searson
up.
came around fast and wide there.
Yeah, I think at this point, you know, Big kind of feeling the flow. Rocking with the motion of the ocean. But a bit of commotion here towards middle. Has a couple of dropped op shots. Definitely could have extended the Ninja's control. Already in the 5 versus 4, ZTR is going to take this forward position. He's being kept in by tabseN. Yeah, the headshot's there for him.
Oh, man.
An opening kill turned back the other way. tabseN with another double entry on the A site.
They really risk it with that one.
Last round, it was him who went big in the 3v3. This time, it's in the 4 versus 5. Keto takes to the sandbags, and Hampus is going to get that incendiary damage stretched to the feet, enough to drop him down. 3v3 ensues. tabseN barely left alive after his 2 kills, so somebody else is going to have to do the heavy lifting. And Tizian, he just threw bomb, and in that moment gets peeked.
Damn.
So good thing tabseN keeps going. A 3rd frag, despite low health. Now he's kind of primed Xantares to take over the reins, but Plopsky again gonna attack from the flank, as he did last round. Xantares gets that quick trade at a 1 versus 1. Knock goes up in Dover, the Opper's now known, but he hits it through the smoke to get the Ninjas on the board.
Yeah, he pulls him through. Knock knows. And that's one of those situations where like, okay, that's pretty cool that he does that. Xantares could have had the play right there. About so I think it's kind of hard to hold from down there. But either way,
Weird.
Yeah, 8-1. And what is going on here?
A bit awkward, but Hampus still able to slip behind Searson. Switches to the AWP. That's when Xantares gets him. Dude, we've got some really nitty-gritty trade kills in these last couple of rounds. Rez, MP9, all he's hanging on to. And he drops as Xantares gets his 2nd this round. That's going to recall Knock from middle all the way over to the A site, where, of course, Big have still kept themselves clumped. But there's a chance for Plopsky to either get a kill or get punished. He's flanking down beneath for the 3rd consecutive round.
Get the rare Xantares op on this round, and they've got a lot of grenades to work with. The execute is oncoming.
ZTR is going to get activated, tries to go forward. Keto seems to be on high alert. And Knock on the high boxes has to fall back.
That was the one tactic they had going for them, and it didn't work out, so they have to fall away. Tizian here to try to catch him on his way out. Consistent recent team now. Astralis and Na'Vi, or Astralis and Vitality struggling a little bit. It opens up, you know, a room for Big to kind of fill in, and they have been quite good and also have those important wins to add to it. Now, got a mid push coming out, split towards A versus just pistols. But they're still not going to forget about their flank. They get all the kills, and now it's still a 3v3, but it's only rotators down below.
Yeah, it's the fluidity of Big Clan here. Even when they lose another B fight at the hands of Plopsky, who needs to be given some credit. He is 14-8 with his next teammate at 4 frags. And there it is, Big just shutting down the Ninjas in another 3v3. But the moment they lose a fight on one front, they just hit the accelerator, run through. And that's been like your one key to early success for the Ninjas. And now they see him.
My God.
Rez trying to play behind the tarp.
That was like Deer Hunter, basically.
Maybe Hampus can hit him from... God, that spot just makes me anxious. He's on the other side of the railing.
Oh my God.
It's so difficult to get out from here that you just got to commit, and hell, if you're hitting shots, just keep going, buddy. He gets himself 2 frags before Searson takes his head off to keep that man advantage for Big, at which point, again, in the flow state, they just transition to the other side of the map and run away from the Ninjas. Tomfoolery to get themselves onto this B site. It's going to be a 12th round unless Ninjas retake at a man disadvantage. And that incendiary that comes over to hit construction
Love that.
cuts them off, and it delays just long enough for Searson to peek as they turn. They're like, oh, we can go, and instead they're gone.
Fight him.
Searson, Deagle out, op ahead, challenging around it, and he just rails them. 12. Come on, Plopsky.
They'll try to put up the stone wall defense here.
a lot to ask, but he's going to have to go above and beyond.
Too many smokes to do anything.
Yeah, and Kito's going to get away with the plant. So just this little Bermuda triangle of smoke grenades. Another one goes up on top of it. Nobody knows where they are. Nobody knows where it's going. Odds are it's already in the back pocket of Big. AI does not like the Ninja's odds, but let's see if Plopsky can hit him with something special.
Most kills now.
Yeah. He's going to have to maybe pick them all up. They go ahead and smoke off bomb. Hey, there we have it. Oh, Plopsky, 4 kills. Come on, buddy, get the ace. Oh, he's down. Tizian gets wrecked by Knock, but because poor Ninjas. I mean, they're already getting battered and bruised. See if it goes from bad to worse. Flash downwards. That's what they need. Rez and ZTR with a couple kills apiece. Or rather, a couple kills between them.
Have we any progress on any part of the map? No, they're still all joined together down below, surveilling their options. Plopsky here, preparing to defend B once again. Do they dare run into him? Again, it's no secret he's been playing well and plays B. But it's 2 versus 1 here.
And Rez gets the edge. Can they double their round count? Plopsky's gotten aggressive. Combat opping. In the most narrow of corridors. Pressure being applied up A ramp. Hampus gets a kill over Tizian. Searson in the clutch. Now we saw him clutch crucial rounds yesterday, but he walks right into Plopsky, and that still doesn't stop him. A deagle to the teeth. And Searson's just going to run over to the B site. It's Rez who definitely set up this round with his 2K from the A site, but we're going to close on a 1v1. He's going to go for that construction Molotov. Rez is already beyond it. Searson misses his deagle, and Rez will get that second round win.
He had like a star roll at some point. Positioning looked good. Yeah, I mean, this is their game to lose. It wasn't a very close 13-2 half, if there ever was one. Santeris, he'll get spotted on the side, taps in, takes a headshot, and okay, Ninjas, not a bad start here on the pistol. Pretty much one of their best starts of any round we saw coming out of half number 1. But can they actually close?
Well, they've got 3 guys challenging middle. And Searson's gonna get overwhelmed. He's got a teammate though, and that's Tizian picking up the pieces. 3 USP headshots in mid, and Plopsky, the star for the Ninjas in the first half, has a chance to clutch 14 rounds to 2. Again, Plopsky gonna challenge the bomb site, but Searson, like a whack-a-mole, pops up, and he can fight back, but Hampus takes his head off. Santeris is right in the same position, so easy trade frag off of that, and the more they slow down this offensive, the closer Kito gets. Sure enough, cutting down the bomb carrier, smoke on top of it, but they don't anticipate Tabson, I don't think.
Another flanker. How dare they?
How dare you? Rez, deagle out. Let's see it. Come on, knock their socks off. Gets that challenge on the bomb site. Smoke grenade fades. He's just working around the side of it, and sure enough, never sees it coming. 15 rounds. Like they knew this was going to happen from the beginning.
Yeah.
Even when they would meet a bit of resilience from Ninjas, when Plopsky would find that success down the B ramp, Big already had a procedure in place, man. Step by step, they've taken this one. You know, hit them one way, they just slip through the cracks, and they're on a bomb site in a matter of seconds. So that lightning quick tempo, that's something we all have to celebrate. And well, Big will definitely be celebrating because they have smashed the Ninjas in pajamas. 16-2.
I'm getting paid too much today. That was a quick one.
Woo. Damn, man.
Congratulations.
That is impressive stuff. That's the kind of Big that definitely beats Astralis. And this is the kind of Big that I thought maybe we'd get when we had them matching up.